of 20 minutes in English, day 4. So I haven't been able to make videos in the last 2 days, 2 or 3 days maybe. And this is the fourth part of our series live session actually, and we're gonna continue this live session further in future, inshallah. Keep supporting us and keep watching our videos. So today I just want to share one of my newest experience that I have never been in my life. That is having a cat in my home. I have bought a cat recently, not actually bought it, but I asked to someone who is very close to my father, and those person actually agreed to give some of their cats. They had a lot of cats, and so they actually agreed to give one of their cat's child, one of their kittens, and now it is at my home, and I'm very much happy about it, because it was my dream that at some point of my life I would be able to, or I will surely pet a cat, because it was my cherish, it was my desire, and it is also halal in Islam, as I am from Islamic background family. That's why I believe that I know that it is halal, because it is said in Quran, and also said in hadith. Maybe not in Quran. It is said in hadith. So keeping a cat is halal, and our dear Prophet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also did had a cat of his own. So that's why I decided to keep a cat, and I have given her a name. It's a female cat, and I have not me actually. My father has given her a name that is Pushi, although it is a common name. But as my father has given it, so I didn't say it. No, I didn't disagree with my father's decision. So I started to call it Pushi. Sometimes I call her with some kind of sound like. So whenever she heard that kind of sound, she ran towards me, and I started saying something in their language. I don't know what they say, or but I think it is getting pretty much closer to me day by day. It has been 2 days for since I have been very closer to her. So in these 2 days, in last 2 days, I have been very much busy with my cat. That's why yeah, there had been a lot of works, other works, like my lab examination had not been completed yet. So that's why I had to do some studies for my own, and I was also busy with my cat in my further time. So and that's why I haven't been able to make a live session, a very much open live session, like I'm expressing myself in a live video. Yeah, there has been a lot of live sessions for vocabulary, maybe for 1 hour or more than that. There has been almost 4 live sessions related to vocabulary. So So those who haven't seen the vocabulary live session, then those are made public on my channel. You can all go to my channel and uh, go to the live section, and you can obviously see the vocabulary live parts. And vocabulary live sessions will be going on, and I will try my level best to continue these live session 20 minutes in English, because I think it is helping me a lot. And I have already told you that those who want to improve their English, they need to say something, because right now there has been some non words or filler words, like I'm I'm not very much fluent, but I'm trying to. So whenever you're trying something from the core of your heart, I believe that you will be able to succeed in that sector one day if you keep trying. So you have to keep patience. You have to keep trying what you are doing, what you're intended to do, and you have to go through the right procedure. I have already mentioned that you need a lot of practice if you want to improve your speaking. And I have mentioned this thing in each of my live sessions, because it is the most common and most important thing to follow. If you don't practice, if you don't think you should uh, oh, someone is saying that maybe I'm mad. People will say this kind of thing, because I have already heard that kind of thing from one of my friends. I didn't bother what they're saying, but what people are saying, because when you're doing something different, you have to be pretty much different from others. You have to be exceptional. You have to remind it, and you have to keep your work doing until you are getting successful. Because when you will be successful, then people will start admiring you. And I truly believe it. Maybe at some point of my life I'll be successful, and maybe I'm not that much fluent to impress someone. But I truly believe that a month ago I wasn't able to say something for 5 minutes at least, but now I'm trying to say something for at least 20 minutes or more than 20 minutes. So I think success doesn't come in a single day. You have to keep trying. And yeah, the Fayazuddin Bhai is asking me, why do I study? Yeah, I study in Joshua University of Science and Technology. If you didn't know, you can go to Google and search it, Joshua University of Science and Technology, or you can also search for just in short. And the people who are watching this video, you can also comment whatever you want to know about me. You can ask, and also you can ask anything if you just want to know anything about English. I'll try my level best to say to answer these words. And yeah, it has been a couple of days. I'm going on live, making some live videos, and also some uploading some shorts, and also some uploading maybe some long videos. And I'm trying to continuously upload videos for all of you. Yeah, there has been problems, but I think I'll be able to continue. And okay, I do have a question to all of you who are watching those video, or who will be watching those video in future. That is, there will be some people who will always be talking some rubbish things about you. Whatever you are doing, they will not be happy about you, or whatever you are not doing, they will not also be happy. So my question is, there are some kind of people, those who are very much busy in their work, those who are not busy in their work, those are called idle people. And there are some kind of people, some genre of people, who always try to involve themselves in other people's life. So I think who talk too much and who try to involve themselves in other people's life, they don't actually do something in their life. They don't have any kind of work. That's why they talk too much. In their in my today's live session, there has been a public who is just calling me mad. Yeah, you can call someone mad, but at the same time you can't call someone mad without any reason. You can't appreciate someone, so you can't say something bad to someone. You don't have any kind of right, because there should be a reason to call someone mad. And I truly believe that you should call someone mad at some point, because if anyone are doing something like that. But if a people is not doing something like that, you can't say a people are mad. So yeah, I can't say English. I have already mentioned that I'm not pretty much fluent, but I try to be fluent. I'm trying to be fluent. Yeah, there are mistakes. There should be mistakes. There is mistakes in my talking. And native speakers are, if you see different kind of videos, different kind of English videos, you will see that those who are native speakers, they are pretty much fluent, and they're pretty much faster than you think. When you are a new listener, you will not be able to catch their English, because we are non-native speakers, and it is not possible for us from the very beginning to catch their English speaking. And so if we start watching some kind of English videos, we have to first of all try from the very beginning step, that is, start watching English videos with subtitles, because subtitles will help you to understand what they're actually saying, what they're actually talking about. Because when you are watching a single English video that is not with subtitles, you will face difficulties, because the first thing that you are a new listener, and the second thing you are not very much accustomed to it. So that's why you have to start with videos that are with subtitles. If you search for videos, English videos or English teaching videos in YouTube or in Google, you'll see a lot of videos with subtitles. So see those videos with subtitles. If you think that the speed of the video, the conversation of the video is pretty much faster for you, then you can go to the setting option of YouTube, and you can also decrease the speed. You can turn it to 0.75 or 0.5. I think then you will be able to understand their speaking, because that is pretty much slower. And I have already tried those things in my previous sessions. Whenever I did practice in my past, I did that. So I have been doing these things, or I have been watching those English videos for a couple of years, almost for 3 or 4 years. So that's why there has been a lot of improvement, I think, because the procedure I have been through wasn't that much easier. I have been through a lot of struggles. I have been through a lot of difficulties, because talking in front of camera or talking in some kind of live session hasn't been my dream. I haven't think about it in my past, because I was shy. I was a little bit shy, or you can say I was more shy in my life. I has been shy throughout my whole life. And after getting into the university, I tried to develop my skills, and whenever I take suggestions from anyone, they start talking that you should they start giving me advice that you should gather skills in English and in computer section. These are the two things you should gather in knowledge, and you should gather skill, because these are the only two things that will help you after in completing your graduation. Whenever you will be seeking for any kind of job, this will obviously help you, the computer knowledge and the English knowledge. So I did bought computer, but I was not that much expert in computer section, and as I did have a preliminary knowledge in English, that's why I started to learn English more, because it has been a part of my interest since my childhood. So I started learning more grammars, learning more new phrases, learning more new appropriate prepositions, and I start learning. I started reading some books, although I wasn't able to read a full single book till now. But yeah, I have tried all these things, and I wish to complete the English books, because I did have a shortage of time at that time. So that's why and there is another reason, because reading a book was some kind of bored thing for me. It was too much boring for me, and for this reason I decided that as it is boring for me, I should start watching some videos, because many of the English teachers advise their students to learn through watching videos, and it's an interesting procedure. If any one of you want to learn English, want to improve your English, you can start watching videos, because it will not bore you. If you do have interest in your mind, and if you do have the courage, if you do have the need, then I think you should start learning something from watching videos, because it will not bore you. Watching a video is pretty much easier than reading a book. That's why I started watching a lot of videos, a lot of web series, a lot of movies, and at the very beginning I started to going through some problem, because as it is not my native language, and as I'm not accustomed to watch that kind of video, so I did have a problem that I wasn't able to understand what the people are saying in that video, because I didn't know that I should read the subtitles and understand their conversation. No one has ever told me that you should read the subtitle and then go through the video, then you will be able to understand what the conversation is going on. So there hasn't been a mentor for me in that case. Yeah, I did have a home tutor in my school life, and I did also have had a home tutor in my college life, but I didn't have a home tutor in my university life. So I went to different kinds of people who are very much expert in English, or teaching English for a couple of years. So all of them have said their own thing, and all of them have said shared their own experience. Yeah, there all of those things were pretty much good and pretty much followable, but I tried to follow my own path. I decided to follow my own path. That's why I draw a map in my mind that I should start learning English from that procedure, because watching videos is not boring. Reading books is pretty much harder than watching videos. So I started watching videos, uh, yeah, whenever I saw different kind of movies like action movies. I am a big fan of action movies. Action movies like Marvel movies or DC movies or any kind of um, Hindi movies. So Hindi movies will obviously not help you to improve your English, but English movies will. So I started to watch those movies, and in that movies subtitles were not given. So the conversation, I can catch the scenario that is happening on the screen, but I can't catch the conversation, what they're saying, what they're willing to say. So whenever I downloaded a video, I noticed one thing, that there has been some subtitles in some of the videos, and there hasn't been subtitles in some of the videos. So in which videos subtitles are given, I was pretty much it was pretty much easier for me to understand what they are saying, because whatever they are saying is appearing as a reading text in the below section of the screen. So I started to notice that with subtitles it is pretty much easier. So after completing those movies, or after completing those videos, I started to watch some videos on Facebook, or watch some videos on YouTube, that is with subtitles or without subtitles. I watched both, but the thing I noticed, that with the videos with subtitles was pretty much understandable for me, rather compared to the videos without subtitles. So I decided to watch videos only with subtitles rather than watching videos without subtitles, and that decision make my learning more interesting, and make my learning more easier. And from then I think I have watched more than 100 videos or 200 videos, and after watching those videos, I thought that, yeah, I have done a lot of homework in case of listening, but right now I think I should do some kind of homework for my writing section, and also for my speaking section, because I was very weak in speaking. My public speaking wasn't that much good at that time. It is also that not much good up to the standard right now, but I think I do have gathered some courage for in case of saying something in front of our audience, or in front of a camera. I have gathered that, and I have been shy throughout my whole life, as I have already mentioned it, and I think that to remove your shyness, you have to start talking. You have to start talking in front of the mirror. You have to start talking in front of the camera. If you are not that much courageous enough to speak something in front of camera, or speak something on the stage in front of a huge audience, then you should start talking in front of the mirror. And if you think that you are not that much courageous enough to speak at least in front of the mirror, then you have to start speaking inside your mind. Yeah, whatever you are thinking inside your mind, you have to think in English. Whatever you are talking inside you have to talk in English. And whenever you are alone in your room, you have to practice English with yourself. Sometimes we say something in English, or something in Bengali. Maybe who are not trying to learn English, they obviously say something in Bengali, or whenever they are going to have a conversation with their parents, they obviously say that thing in Bengali, because it is a mother tongue, it is a native language. But to make a change, to have a change, you have to done that conversation with your parents or with your relatives in English. Yeah, people will say you mad. You have to first of all convince your parents, convince your relatives, or convince your siblings, or convince your brother, sister, that I just want to improve my English. That's why I am trying to say something in English. And as I don't have any kind of partner, uh, that's why I just want to practice English with you. You don't have to understand what I'm saying, and or you don't have to listen what I'm saying. You just have to keep an eye contact with me and just have to appreciate what I'm saying. You have to convince your parents or relatives or brother and sister in that way, and just have to start speaking on a specific topic. Okay, you have to just start speaking on a specific topic. I'll do a specific video on the speaking list, at least for 30 days. I'll make a list for a speaking section, and I'll also make a list for freehand writing section. So that will also be posted as a post in the YouTube section. You can obviously go visit that post, see what are the parts are day 1, day 2, day 3. All will be separated and separately given, and I'll make a list, and I'll make that list on live, so all of you can easily see, and all of you can easily understand what should be the procedure. Yeah, I'm still laughing in my mind, because the people have the single people have given 5 comments, and in the first comment he has called me mad. In the second comment he has said me that I'm not able to speak English good enough to impress someone, something like that. And in the third comment he has said that, where do you study? I just mentioned that I studied in I'm studying in Joshua University of Science and Technology. And in the fourth comment section he has mentioned that the same question, where do you study? And after the fourth comment I replied as an answer that I study in Joshua University of Science and Technology. It is one of the public universities of Bangladesh. If you don't know what is Joshua University of Science and Technology, you can go Google it and know what is Joshua University of Science and Technology. And in the fifth comment, he has replied that, yeah, I know that university pretty much well. So I'm still laughing, because these kind of people don't have anything to do. They just watch someone to live. They go to the live and just comment rubbish things. I think all of these 5 comments are rubbish comments, because if you are watching this video, you do have an intent in your mind for what reason you are watching this video. Because if you are not intended to learn English, if you are not interested in learning English or improve your spoken English, you don't have to watch this video. Why should you watch a video that is about 30 minutes or much more longer than that? You don't need to do that. You do have a lot of work to do, so do that things. Why are you wasting my time? Why are you blaming someone or saying rubbish things to someone who is not okay? I was just saying those things that people will say rubbish things whenever whatever you are doing. They will say rubbish things if you are doing the right thing. They will say rubbish things if you are doing the wrong thing. Okay, so you have to just keep in your mind that you have to do your own thing, not just listen to people what they are saying or what they are doing, because their doings or their sayings should not impact your decision, should not impact your working. Hey, Kushi. So I started this video with saying about my cat. This is my new cat, and it is pretty much smaller, because its age is not that much higher. I think she is almost 2 months age, and she loves to stay with me. Whenever she gets hungry, She comes to me and start saying meow meow. Meow. I'm doing a live session, baby. So go to my mother and ask for food. So what I was saying? Yeah, no, I was saying that I have watched a lot of videos with subtitles, and that has helped me a lot in case of listening. And there should be a reason why you are learning English. In English, in English learning, I think there should be four parts. There are four parts: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. If you are skilled in all those four parts, that means you are experienced in English. Yeah, you do have a lot of experience, that much experience to teach other people. And if you are not, that means you are not that highly experienced. So after watching all of those videos with subtitles, I I thought that, yeah, listening, there has been a lot of practice for listening part. Then I should move on the writing part, and also to the speaking part, because at that time I was having a lot of practice in case of Bengali videos, because I was making a lot of Bengali videos at that time. Maybe it is about learning HSC, teaching HSC student, or some kind of tutorials for HSC student, some kind of tutorials for SSC student. At that time I did a lot, but yeah, I also did make a lot of English videos that was also in Bengali, but I didn't make any kind of English videos that is in English. Now I'm making it, because I have gathered that much courage to say something in English, to teach something to other people that will be also in English. So I decided that I should start speaking, but at the time, whenever I open my mouth, there will be rubbish thoughts or rubbish sayings, because my sentence wasn't complete. My words wasn't that much good, and I noticed that in a 5-minute video, I rarely said more than 10 sentences, or more than 15 or 20 sentences. If you start talking something in English for 5 minutes, you should at least say more than I think 100 sentence. If you are fluent enough, you can obviously say more than 100 sentences in a 5-minute video or 5-minute session. So I wasn't able to say at least 20 sentences in a 5-minute video. That I didn't have that much thought in my mind. I didn't have that much words in my brain that I should, yeah, there may be some words in my mind, but in my brain or in my knowledge, but I was unable to use those words in my language. I was facing these difficulties at that time. Yeah, there has been a lot of words in my mind, there has been a lot of thoughts in my mind, but I'm unable to express those words, express those sentences that are in my mind in my practical life. I wasn't able to apply those things. That's why I decided to focus more on learning part, and I think that I'm not ready yet to speak in front of people. And in my last 1 year, I have seen a lot of English learning videos. In those English learning videos, the tutor or the content creator has told that you should learn, or you will be learning speaking English when you will start talking. If you're not talking, if you're not having that speaking practice, you will not improve. It doesn't matter how much you learn grammar, it doesn't matter how much you learn other things, it doesn't really matter if you don't have speaking practice. Yeah, there are some people coming watching this video that I'm having live on my channel. Maybe some are still watching or some are not. It doesn't matter, because the reason why I'm making this video is the reason for myself. It is just for my improvement, and I'm yeah, you can say that it is, if it is for just for your improvement, why are you having those live sessions? Yeah, I'm having this live session because I just want to share my experience, my practicing sessions that I'm having right now. I just want to share my journey. This is my journey. It is 20 minutes in English, day 4 on live, and it is my journey. It is still going on. And who is intended to improve his English, I think he should go through this kind of journey. As I've already mentioned in my previous videos, that it is a marathon. You should go through the marathon, and you have to take a long breath and start learning English. Whether it is writing, whether it is freehand writing, whether it is speaking, all of these things, all of those subparts, all of those, whole syllabus is a marathon. You have to keep in mind that you have to keep patience. You have to think in mind. You have to think that it is a marathon, and I have to struggle a lot. I have to go through a lot of pain. Sometimes there will be some things that maybe it will be boring. Maybe it will not. It will not be boring. Maybe you'll be getting some time. Maybe you will not be getting some time. But you have to at least give half an hour or at least 1 hour in a single day to learn English. If you are not giving it, if you are not continuously learning English through small parts, I can assure you that you will not improve. You have to do it on a continuous basis. Yeah, when you will be pretty much free, then you can give more time to learn English. And when you will be very much busier, you can just give 5 minutes or 10 minutes to learn English and recover that time on other day. You can also do it, but you have to just keep in mind that you have to learn each and every single day. If you are not learning each and every single day, that means you are not what kind of word should I use? You are not a good learner, because all of the good learners try to be consistent. Whenever you are doing something, maybe it is not for learning English, maybe for other sector, you have to be consistent. All of the people who have been successful in their life, they all say the same thing, that just wait a minute. So I was saying that all of the people who has been successful in their life, if they share their experience at any point of their life, they obviously say these kind of things, that you have to be consistent, you have to keep patient. These are very common things. People are very much bored of hearing those things. Sometimes people think that why all those people just share the same thing. Why don't they talk about something other? Why don't say something about their journey, or about something interesting that will make us fun? But this is the rule. All of the rule that have been all through our life are pretty much common. Yeah, you have read those rules in your life. You do have that rule in your mind, but If you are not following it, you will not be successful. If you are not following it, you will not be able to learn English. If you are not following it, you will not be able to do well in your job sector. You will not be uh, able to do well in a specific career. All of the things are common, and you have to just follow all of the things that all successful people share. All of the successful people share the same thing, that you have to be consistent, you have to be patient, you have to be courageous enough to do the very right things. You have to be you have to take some risky options sometimes to improve your journey. You have to take those things, and there have been a lot of books in the market relating to those things, and all of those successful person try to share their life story in that book, their life experience in that book. And if you go through those kind of books, motivational books, and those are called, I say those books as motivational books. And if you go through any of the motivational book, maybe it is for becoming rich, maybe it is for maintaining habits, maybe it is for maintaining some times, maybe it is for getting out of depression. So there are a lot of sectors, and for each sector there has a lot of book in the market. Each and every sector, if you search for, you'll get a lot of famous books. If you search for how to become rich, or money related books, you will find a lot of books. And if you search for business books, you will find a lot of famous books. So if you go through any of the book, you will find the same thing. Maybe some sentences will be in other words, in alternative words, but all things do have a common relation, and that common relation is the basic. And the basic rules are: be consistent, keep trying, have patience, and maintain time, and keep trying. You have to. There is another thing: working hard. Working hard is the most important thing, and the other thing that I have mentioned earlier is the sub parts. Work hard, be attentive, be courageous. Sometimes take a risk if it is necessary. Have patience. Call God in prayer. Our God will obviously help you. So that is a whole thing, and I'm still watching those comments, those 5 comments. I think I should take a screenshot of it, because when I will end this video, the comments will disappear. I'll not be able to see these comments in a further videos, or in my further time. I think I should give some reply. Is there any option to give reply? Maybe not. Start a poll. No. I think there is no option for replying manually. So I'm just replying the thing again, because all the 5 comments are pretty much necessary, at least for me. পাগল আমি সাধারণত মানে এই 20 মিনিটস ইন ইংলিশের যে ভিডিওগুলো হয়, আমি মোটামুটি 40 মিনিটেরও বেশি সময়, 44 মিনিট ধরে ইংলিশে কথা বলেছি। I have been talking English for at least 40 minutes till now. আমি আসলে অবাক, মানুষের কতটা অযৌক্তিক মানে চিন্তা ভাবনা মাথায় থাকলে বা কতটা আননেসেসারি টাইম থাকলে সে এইসব কাজে আসে মানুষকে তুচ্ছতাচ্ছিল্য করতে পারে। যে ব্যক্তি, দ্য পার্সন হু হ্যাজ done all these comments, I am pretty much sure that he doesn't possess the courage to say something on live. He don't have that kind of skill, I think, because the people who have that kind of skill don't do that kind of comment. They don't call someone mad. Yeah, they can suggest or advise someone that you are trying to improve your English. Yeah, you are doing well, but you are not doing that much well, but keep trying. At some point you will be able to do the great things. You at some point, if you continue these works, I can assure you that you can obviously master speaking section, and you will obviously do well in future. Those who are teachers, that much good teachers, they will obviously say that kind of thing to a person who is trying to improve his English. Just like me, I'm trying to improve my English, and just want to share my journey to all of the people who see videos on YouTube. So people like me will have will try to do something like that I'm doing right now, and people like that who have done all those 5 comments will always try to bully someone. Maybe he's right or maybe he's wrong, it doesn't matter, but I can assure you that he's not that person who can motivate someone, because motivation is such kind of a thing that can change a person's whole life. If you can't motivate someone, don't give some kind of suggestion. Don't give anyone some kind of suggestion that can lead that person to depression, because when that person will get into depression, you will be responsible, because you have give him or her the wrong suggestion, and because of your wrong suggestion, that person have gone into depression, and you will be only the responsible person. So why should we bear that responsibility? There is no need. If you are not good enough to being responsible for good things, don't be responsible for bad things. Why should we be responsible for bad things? There is no necessary. So I'm just trying to say that when you are not good enough to motivate someone, you shouldn't demotivate someone. That person who have done the 5 comments, that person is just trying to demotivate me, because the thing I'm doing right now is not the up standard good thing. So should I stop? No, I shouldn't stop, because it is my career. I'm willing to do good in English and make my career on it. So should I stop just hearing the 5 sentences that he have done in my comment section? I think I shouldn't, because I did have that kind of problem in my previous life, in my past. Many of my friends have bullied me whenever I tried to say something in my class, whenever I tried to say something in my presentation in English. They've always bullied me directly or indirectly. So-called persons will always bully you, and those person pushi dao. Okay, I was saying that those type of person will always try to bully you. Maybe they're bullying right now, and they will always be bullying you in your future. The person will not be same, but that type of person will sure appear in your life at some point in your life. Whether you are trying to be successful whether you are not. If you are being idle, that type of person, that type of so-called person will say, why are you are being idle, why you are not doing those things? You should be courageous, you should be hardworking, you should do the right things. See that person, that person is pretty much hardworking, follow that person, do the hardworking things, be successful. That type of person will just bully you by saying those things, whether you are not idle, whether you are idle, whether you are trying to improve in a specific sector, or whether you are not trying to improve in a specific sector. That kind of person will sure bully you, because this is their work. They don't have any kind of work, any kind of their own work to do. They do have a lot of time to bully other persons, and these kind of people will never, I shouldn't say that kind of sentence, but I have got ওই ইয়ের মাসে ওটাই যেটা দিছ ওই যে বললাম না ওটা ওর গন্ধে হয়েছে না. Okay, I was saying that this kind of person always try to bully someone who is trying something to do well in his life, or who is not trying to do well in his life. This is their work. They do possess a lot of time, and Allah has our God has given a lot of time in his rizq. That's why they are doing that kind of thing. So I am saying all of those things just from my anger. Yeah, I'm not in anger mood. You can't say that I am in my anger mood, but there is some kind of lava in my heart, in my mind. That's why I'm saying all of these things. I shouldn't say something for a rubbish people, a rubbish man or woman who have commented all those rubbish comments. I shouldn't say something. Why should I say? I'm just saying all of those things that you shouldn't bother what others people are saying. I just want to make a clear statement that you should not bother what the people are saying. You should just keep doing what you just want to do. And if you can do this, you will make a change in your life. Okay? Yeah, the change can be good or bad, but there will surely be a change. So this is all about the live session. I have already been talking for more than 50 minutes, and I'm a little bit tired because my whole day has been a mess, because I had to do a lot of things today, and I have already made 2 live sessions. This is the second live session in my channel. One was for vocabulary live session, and this is for speaking live session. So who those are willing to improve English, you can follow my journey, and this is my journey, and I'll continue my journey. No matter what people say, I'll just do what I want to do. Yeah, my speaking is not that much fluent. Yeah, my speaking is not that much attractive to listen. Yeah, there has been a lot of mistakes in my whole talking, in my whole conversation. Yeah, there has been ups and downs in my voice. So I didn't really care about it. I just really care what I'm doing, and I just really care what I am sharing with people, because I'm not sharing any bad thing. I'm just sharing the good things. You can't say that I am just sharing the bad things and just call me mad. That person's name is Fayazuddin. and I will remember that thing in my whole life. That's for sure. If I don't become mad in my actual life, if it does, if it doesn't really happen, I will surely remember that comment. You are a mad পাগল. ভাগ্যিস মানে সে বলে না যে তোমাকে পাগলা গারদে যাওয়া উচিত. That I just want to make a clear statement that when you are doing the good thing, these rubbish people will always be a barrier in your path. So remove those barriers and keep going through your road, through your line towards your success. So keep watching our videos. If you like our videos, make a like, share our video, and keep watching our videos. Assalamu alaikum.